Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got another shoutcast today. It is going to be WFC Gaming versus T1. We're going to be playing on Lumbermill. It is considered week 3 for them, and this is their week 3 map. Best of 9, noon with overcast. Alpha team is going to be composed of Sweaty, Specialist, Souls, and the Disciple, aka Cuddy. And then we've got Hot Geezer, Sage, Rush, SSG, Ghost Hazard, and Plain Day for the boys of WFC. And with that, a beautiful disconnect right off the bat. Beautiful start to this game, ladies and gentlemen. Luckily, we hadn't hit the go button yet. That would have been unfortunate. But, oh well, that gives me some time to go through some stats here, kind of talk about it. Since my mic is working this time, I did test that. Hello. And so, Sweaty, E1 Sweaty coming in with a 1.7 and a 1.4. Assassin, Point Man, Medic, and Artillery. 2.1 being his best on Assassin. We may get to see some Assassin play on a map like this. Lots of good potential for flanking routes around each side. Specialist coming in with some good looking stats considering everything. 3.2 win-loss, 2.1. Reminds me of my stats. And Point Man, Artillery, Pred, and Divvy. Didn't get to look at the rest of them, but that's okay. Ghost Hazard got back in real quick. That was quick. Wasn't just got kicked out of the custom lobby and you got a quick invite back, and that was it. No actual disconnect from the whole entire game. Ubisoft really trying to play with my emotions with the disconnects. They were having issues in their party with people disconnecting, actually, I thought. So, not a great start overall, but it is what it is. See if these boys can come out to play here, see what we can get going. Content, hurry up. There we go. Now I can pause my own stream. T1 Sweaty, just as I said, Assassin play coming out. Steady Hands, Divvy Drone coming in for a Specialist with Thermals. Souls with the Steady Hands tank from Cuddy with Steady Hands running that P90. Toxic from Hot Geezer, Sage, Thermal Vision, Rush. Going to be running that Divvy with the SR, Thermal Vision as well. Plain Day with the Ranger, MK14 Captain, Steady Hands. Ghost Hazard going to be running that tech with the 9x19. On the left side, we're going to be having the boys of WFC starting off, and on the right, T1. Looks like a pretty early off, maybe a, what is it, a 3-1 split? Cuddy decides I want to do my own thing and goes down the hillside, looking to get some marks on who might be sitting there, get an idea of what they're running with. Sweaty going to go ahead and zoom off into the woods by himself. Tech comes out, Ghost Hazard going to take care of Specialist Drone, or is that Souls? That was Souls. Souls takes out the drone. And another drone gets taken out. They heard the Divvy drone above. Specialist, they now know that he does have a Divvy more than likely. These boys are going to be meeting head on, face to face in the woods. Fourth man being Rush over here with the Divvy drone goes up and is going to be looking. Pings being thrown already. Gas drone going to be going and hitting T1 Sweaty. Drops him back. Cuddy also going to be on the forward most of that as well. It also looks like the tech of Souls got hit. Yeah, the tank being such a high health as it is, it barely even looks like he got hit at all. But he did. He got tickled by it. Cuddy's just going to be sitting there looking for anybody to try and might be pushing up past the gas. Repositioning. Looks like all members of T1 are going to be backing off out of the woods. Map positioning reset. Proxies being thrown down as little welcoming gifts by Souls. All members backing off, getting out of the woods. Or are they? Plain Day with that Ranger is going to be getting on top of the rock. Getting some elevation. We'll just keep this view here until somebody decides to move up and start getting busy. Lots of intel denial. Ghost Hazard going to be coming back over here towards Rush. Rush on the roadside, still waiting for somebody to come down that way. Hey, he's playing patient. Divvy drone going to be going up from Rush, and he's going to be going over towards the barn, possibly going to be looking for somebody to be... That's the wrong drone here, brother. There we go. He finds at least one. I believe it's going to be Sweaty. Maybe even Soul sitting there. I turned off the highlights, so is this exactly what he sees in his drone? Another one, he's going to be finding Specialist on his drone in the bush as well. So at least 3 members of T1 have been found. They know where he is. I don't know if they were able to see Cuddy off in the building away from him. But it looks like it looks to me like the strategy for T1 is possibly playing off of Cuddy with his tank. And they're just going to play the outskirts of the town, not even trying to get into gun battles in the mid. If they take the recon tower, Cuddy automatically just going to take the intel off of everybody and just render that recon tower null and void. I do remember this being a very, very campy map, but the last time I shoutcasted this map, it was actually at night. I'm really hoping these guys, you know, grow a pair and start getting into some gunfights. Hey, babe! Got the numbers to these other women that belong to the guys? Call them and ask them to give them calls back. Thanks, sweetie. Alright, my wife's going to give the other women a call, see if they can lend them for the remainder of this match. Because right now, only one person moving up into mid, that's going to be Ghost Hazard, but nobody there to even contest him. Both drones going down at the same time. Not sure if that was a double jammer drop from the techs on each side. WFC does move into barn 3 over there. Plain Day still holding his position on the outskirts on top of rock, trying to see if anybody pushes up through the woods. Hey. Take it easy back there. Take it easy back there. Why are you crying? Oh, Plain Day's not going to be finding anybody there. He has waited patiently for somebody to push up through the woods. But not going to be finding anybody. T1's strategy is definitely to play off of the tank and let them just have the recon tower. They're trying to let these guys let them get anxious and push up. Gas drone goes up. Noisemaker also in the air. Both drones going to be looking for a little bit of intel. Oh my gosh. Alright, so finally a little bit of damage has been dealt. Assassin below half health. Tech is also going to be damaged by the gas still yet. No further damage has been dealt. A little bit of gas damage onto the tech of Ghost Hazard. That's about it. D1 just not wanting to get into a gunfight. Not much, JP. watching this camp fest. For everybody's enjoyment and viewing pleasure. Had I seen that it was lumber mill, I might have changed my mind. Last time I was joking about going camping and just, you know, bringing my pillow and blanket to the shoutcast just in case. It's gonna be a repeat here, it looks like. Both drones again up in the air. I'm not sure if that's the same. I don't think that's even the same drones. It's been a full drone rotation. The sun is going down in Bolivia. It's getting darker. Soon the cartel thugs will come out to play. And the ghost will have to go away. I'm not even sure they even know that they have a tank yet, to be honest. Sage does move up onto the recon tower, possibly looking to take it. Cuddy gonna make that an issue, though. Sweaty is on the other side of those proxies. Is he ADSing? Shooting at the armadillos. Armadillo lives matter. Such a bully. And here we go. Disciple, Mr. Cuddy, has been waiting his entire life for this moment. This one single moment. And just like that, recon tower gets taken and intel has been diverted. And now a very frustrated team of WFC gaming members are going to be just a cussing, having a grand old time with 1 minute remaining in the round. And Cuddy's over here just emoting. Lame! Did they get lost? You would think so. They got lost in the woods, lost in the sauce. What an absolute bore fest. I mean, look at WFC. They're all in the middle. They're all spread out. All they want is, you know, somebody to shoot at them. I'm not even sure we've even had any shots thrown except for Plain Day shooting at the assassin. Like, what kind of game is this? Get aggressive. Oh, look. They found their nuts and went to the top of the hill right at 1 second left. Alright, bet. Ripperoni, bro. This is supposed to be elimination. You're supposed to eliminate each other by drones or gunfire, not by old age. Oh, dear Lord, cut. Eesh. Toxic artillery, tech, and tank. Toxic tech, scout, and ranger. Wow. Dude, I thought about it, JP. I kind of did actually think about that. I didn't act on it or even try to create it, but I thought to myself, I really need something like that. I'm just hoping that the guys we play on PS4 next week, this week, don't play like this, which I know they won't. Those boys like to get aggressive. Huff is known for being an assault, and he's going to be one to contend with. That was a beautiful mortar attempt. I mean, he had 3 of them in the general vicinity of the drop. And now we just need to see some action. Sage going to be taking some damage from the toxic drone. It does do quite a bit of damage. considering it's just the first drop. That's at least 15%, maybe 10%. What do you think? Specialist going to be marked by the scout drone, getting right up in his face about it. And Specialist takes care of that. These guys are trying to get close to him. Like, look at the rotation away. I mean, I have no words. The like polarizations of these teams, you know, it's just repulse. One gets close, the other gets away or pushes away from them. Gastron going to be playing a big part in this game, it seems, because it's just going to be a matter of find one, toxin, find one, toxin, find one, toxin. And here we go. Here goes the attempt on WFC again to try and get into a gunfight. Going to be rotating the opposite direction, looking to bring him in closer. Plain Day brings first blood. Thank you, Plain Day. Headshot onto T1 Souls. Revive going to be automatically attempted and brought in. Plain Day with a beautiful one tap onto his skull. It's going to be one person down, half health. That's going to be big. Sage is waiting for him. Ghost Hazard's waiting for him. But he's got Sweaty on the backside of him as well. Here comes the push. Specialist going to be pushing past. Sage going to be seeing him. And Hazard, 9x19, makes quick work of Specialist. And now we've got one on the ground. Ghost Hazard going to have Sweaty behind him. Sage is right there to try and trade him out, though. And not going to happen. Sweaty SR takes him out. Another P90 shot from the Cuddy was also the deciding blow onto Hazard. Rush going to be taking out Souls with the MDR. Mortar's going up. He's going to have Sweaty right in front of him. Plain Day right into his vicinity. Disciple now going to be having... He's going to be right on top of Rush. Rush! Sweaty. Am I? And with that, we have a round one win for T1. Okay, well, that was a very big turn of events, but at least we got some action. For the love of God, it's about time. What's up, Clutch? Uh-oh. Plain Day coming out with the Enforcer, looking to get a little bit aggressive. I don't think, yeah, they didn't have a point man that last round, so I think he's going to have a pretty good plan here. Artillery Tox. Tank still being brought out from Cuddy. Scout from Sage. SSG. Rush is going to be on the Pred. And Ghost Hazard on point man. Specialist going to be running the tech with the MK17 running that fighting spirit. No, don't say that, JP. You missed out on last season's semifinal match between Infamous and the, oh good lord, Black Sun faction. That was the longest game in history, officially, up to this point. And they got time for that. Let's get into another gun battle. The drops really got Rush all screwed up right there. I'm not even sure that was Sweaty's drop, was it? Oh yeah, he was in his drone. Rush was in his drone, and then Sweaty was in his drone as well. Point man going to be taking shots at the drone. The mortar drone going to be dropping down. Rush is going to be right in front, and Specialist with the MK17 is going to be throwing some nades in his general direction. He is unmarked. They don't know where he is just yet. Plain Day with that Enforcer. Here comes the gas drone of Souls. MK17 of Specialist does open up. And now Sweaty is going to be taking some shots at Plain Day. Seems like he tapped him. It looked like a headshot from the looks of it, but unable to get the headshot to actually... Uh-oh. Rush, rush, rush. Oh, T and then Specialist and Disciple gang up on Rush. Point Man put on the ground. Specialist continues to throw rounds down range towards Ghost Hazard. Throws a nade. Not going to be able to get that 100-meter throw. He didn't yeet the yacht nearly enough. They're going to be looking for the revive on the Rush. I guess they think that there's one at least right there in front of them. These boys coming in here with only one drone versus the two. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. Look at Souls on the bottom side, though. He could be a potential hazard for the boys up the hill from him. There's a Ghost down the hill, and he's a hazard. Beautiful mortar drop, and barely misses it. These boys are having to drop back. They're starting to get overwhelmed by T1 as they continuously push up and forward. Yeah, Sage is going to be marked, and he's going to be taking shots. And Plain Day also going to be taking shots from the MK17 and Sweaty. And Plain Day is going to be pushed by Souls. And he's going to be enforced. Sweaty takes out one, and Ghost Hazard takes out Sweaty. So a trade. It's going to be a 2v2. Enforcer continues to do work, but not enough work. Specialist takes out Plain Day with the headshots from the MK17 2v1. Last one alive is going to be Ghost Hazard. He's going to have to move up and into the gas. Specialist not going to be anywhere near revive, and neither is Souls. But here comes the movement from Specialist. Going to be getting Sage back into the fight. First one in front of him is going to be Disciple. Specialist going to be going for him. These boys are going to go rotate back to Plain Day, it seems. Souls drops back and up the hill. My bad, Uni. Not meaning to bring back harsh memories. My apologies. And Sage takes out the drone, denies the intel, but they got all of the intel they need, I think. They could easily get Plain Day up right now, I do believe. Unless that MK17 is going to be watching from range, and he is. He's going to be watching from range right at the other side of the hill. Plain Day is not a good res. They need to get rid of Specialist over there. He's pretty accurate with that MK17. I'll give him that. What scope is he running? Just a little T1 scope. Isn't that fitting for T1 Specialist? Micro T1 being used on that. Cuddy's still holding his position. Scout drone gonna mark him. It looks like Sage is gonna be trying to throw rounds down towards Cuddy's area, but here comes revive attempt onto Sweaty. It's going to be a 4v2. I don't think they're going to be able to prevent that one. Negative. Now Ghost Hazard's going to have to make something happen with Sage yet again. 4v2. They're going to have to be smart about their engagements. But with Cuddy on that tank, that's a lot of health and a lot of damage to be taken in one single gunfight. Ghost Hazard and Sage going to be pushing up. Recon Tower going to be taken. And that was just a ploy to bring them out, evidently. They're going to be rotating away from T1. They're going to have to try and bring these guys in to where they want them to be. Buddy going to be on the back side of them very soon. R21 tries opening up on a Specialist. They're trying to trade shots from range. give that one to... Gonna have to give that one to the MK17 at this point. Ghost Hazard. I think they found Cuddy. Maybe not. They break off. Cuddy is going to be on the back side. Castrom's going to be coming up, and Soul's going to be pinging out locations. Sage has been marked, and he's going to be gassed. But now Ghost Hazard also going to be shooting up the hill from Disciple, unable to be seeing his sound markers with that disruptor field. Getting into a gunfight, and now he's going to be right behind him. Souls takes out Hazard. Now Sage, last one alive, is going to be the only thing left between them and another round, and that was quick. Didn't get to finish up the sentence. 2-0 T1. Woof. That's what I figured. Don't watch the pup find crap on the floor. Souls and Sweaty, Toxin, Artillery Specialist hold on to the MK17, doing work with it last round. Cuddy gonna hold on to the tank. Sage, Ghost Hazard does a pick. Plain Day going back to Ranger. Vanguard from Rush. I like that choice. I do. I just want to see something happen with it. Get a little bit of aggression going. Ghost Hazard still hasn't decided what he wants. Gonna have to make a decision. Artillery, 2 drone situation coming out from WFC. D1 holding tight to their class choices as well. Tox, Artillery, Tech, and Tank gonna be the final. Alright, round number 3. Plain Day goes up to the statue. Gonna be looking for a spawn snipe. Probably Rush, Ghost Hazard, and Sage. Gonna be running down the middle, but T1 doing what they have been doing here lately. Go right into the woods. Cuddy gonna be the one that tries to get some intel by binoing towards the spawn. Sage gonna have mortars coming down on him. Plain Day as well. Gonna have to cut off to the right. 2-2 split. T1 going to be running pretty strong through the woods. Sweaty does stop to throw up a drone. Tech gets taken, or takes out 2 drones at the same time for WFC. Cuddy coming down the road, going to be running into Ghost Hazard if he keeps on pushing. Which one will see the other first? It looks like Cuddy might have seen him and stops for just a moment. Goes prone. Probably saw Ghost Hazard. He does. He sees him, and now he's going to continue his push. And keep in mind, he is running steady hands, so therefore he is not going to have the mine detection. Might potentially come around the rock and run right into it. But he might see it from range and divert and cut off to the right. He does see it. See, the color does change. Cuddy does detect the mine, so that is very fortunate for him because he was right in line with it. Breaks off his run towards the front because I guess he figures somebody's going to be right there in front of him. Doesn't want to risk it. He's alone. And now these boys are going to have to just figure out which way they want to go now. Cuddy drops back just the other side of the road and lays down. Decides to just play patiently again. Cuddy might get lucky here. He might actually get lucky. Or Plain Day might get lucky. Gets some elevation. He gets him. Plain Day takes out Cuddy. Beautiful shots. Beautiful placement for Plain Day. We had a bird's eye view of the drone that was getting shot down by Plain Day, but now SR-635 is going to be taking aim at Plain Day's location. Not going to be able to see him from the location that he's in. Orders come down. It's going to be right in front of Plain Day, right on top of Cuddy's body. Specialist does push up onto logs. Good positioning for the MK17. Sweaty and Souls going to be hanging out together. Vanguard goes out, making sure that nobody's in the barn. Explosion. Rush pushes up past the fence and moves into the barn. Gas does come down on top of Specialist, pushes him out of his location. They do have Souls marked as well. I do believe behind that tree, Sweaty right next to him. They know he's there as well. They have all three. They have the intel they need to make a play. Rush is going to be going off to the right, trying to cut him off. Gas drone in the sky for Souls. Gas comes down. Both players going to be Plainday and Sage both having to push through the gas instead of going onto the road and potentially getting picked off. Plainday decides to just go stomp right through it and go up to the barn. They've lost their tank. Recon is now a viable option for WFC if they can manage to make it happen. They've got to take Souls out. He's going to have the easiest shot. Otherwise, Specialist and Sweaty are going to have to come up over the hillside and shoot down onto the Recon Tower, and they're going to have to contend with Plainday and every other member of WFC. Don't forget to hydrate. Gas drone coming out. Sage going to be up and looking. Finds Souls first. Gas is put down onto him. Souls out of it pretty quick. Mortars do come down onto the back side of the barn. Not going to be finding anybody there. Ghost Hazard does disconnect. Unfortunate, because that is one person down in the round that is not going to be able to... we're not going to be able to see him get back into the round this go. It's going to be 3v3. I don't think I can invite people back either. And I cannot invite him back to the game. Plainday does take out Souls. We missed that just for the moment. Ghost Hazard are going to have to get back in here somehow. Might be through T1 Specialist. It might be through his teammates. I'm unsure, but with it being set to private, me just being a little old observer, not going to be able to get me, or not going to be able to get him back into the game just yet. Ooh! Specialist guns down Plainday. Beautiful shots from the MK. And now they're going for the revive. Prevented though. Rush with the L86, 85, 86, 85, A2. And they've got him marked Vanguarded. A full-on push towards Sweaty, I believe, is what we're going to be seeing. SR finds a couple hits onto him. Here comes Sweaty around the corner. Rush takes him out, gets the round win, 2-1. Still going to be in T1's favor. Still unable to get Ghost Hazard back into the game. Somebody needs to invite him back. It's got to be Specialist, I do believe. Don't like it. I don't like it at all. Specialist hasn't chosen yet. Maybe he's trying to get Ghost Hazard back into the game. 30 seconds on the clock to try and get him back in. Hasn't chosen a class just yet. Got to be what he's attempting to do. Well, he does pick up the tech. Yes, it does suck. You're right. Let's get some audio going. I gotta just get onto one person. Get some audio. Otherwise, it's just silence. Plane Day avoids the damage of the mortar. Zigs at the right time. Gas comes down. Plane Day and Sage both going to have to run through that just a slight bit. Little bit of damage put onto him. Plane Day makes quick work of the drone. Cuddy going to be pushing hard up through the woods. Plane Day trying to watch that ridge line, wait for somebody to pop their pretty little head up and smile. Not going to be finding it, though. Now, I take that back. Souls might pop up just enough for Plane Day. Not sure. We'll have to see. Plane Day does push out onto the roof, so he's not going to be looking there for souls. XB1 just running wide around the map, not even trying to go to the mid. What's up, Striker? $3v4, and we're gonna. Specialist, I'm assuming he's back there just chilling because he wants to try and get the other team member back in, right? I mean, it's not too late. We can always reset this round here, guys. What are we doing here? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. See that saying on your helmet? Go. Drone flying everywhere. Well, where is Ghost Hazard? Pretty sure he's over there trying to get him back in, but what is going on? Like this message specialist. Can't wait for dedicated servers. There we go. They left the match. They're going to go ahead and reset the lobby.
Enemy forces neutralized. Great job.
Thank the Lord. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. Alright, let's get these boys back in here, shall we? Where is everybody? My friends list. Alright, what's up, boys?
What up, man? They're asking us to restart. They asked us in the beginning of the game. I said, yeah, that's fine. But now they're asking for that round. because they won after their guy disconnected. Which I'm like, okay, well, if we're gonna restart because your guy disconnected, then
that
does
will
that round even
be
count? Because we would have
yes.
just quit right then and there and
No.
restarted if he would have just messaged me.
Cuddy was already down, so that round was played out. It's going to be reset to a 2-1.
Do we even need to reset
What
though?
happens?
Is that in the rules?
They left. If they let in the middle of the game, the rule said if all right now if they get the disconnect in the first round, after that you play the fuck on. What are we doing here? We're just making the rules up as we go along.
No, it's reset 2-1.
How is it reset 2-1 if they DC'd after they didn't get him back in after? That's what the reason we have a whole minute for. That was
I
the reason
tried to get it back
kicking
in
up to 60.
myself. I can't invite anybody. Specialist, I believe, is the only person who can invite anybody. That's the owner of the lobby or whoever. Whoever was in charge of setting it up.
So the host has to invite him.
Yes.
All right.
So I thought that's what was possibly going on since Specialist was sitting over there by the statue by himself. So yeah, reset 2-1. Let's play
Messaging
the
Hot
song.
Geezer. Okay. Oh, you heard it.
Get it, boys.
I don't know what the Ghost War. I don't know what the Ghost War rules are, but
No, I think yeah, the host does have to invite him. Yeah. But if he disconnects in a round, if he disconnects in a round, the round plays on. Like,
Yeah, so it's gonna reset 2-1. Had he disconnected before Cuddy died, then yeah, it would have been reset 2-0. But
now Hot Geezer said that you're gonna keep track or something, so we don't nade ourselves.
yeah,
Are you familiar with
just
that?
play on. I can go for it, man. I've got you. 2-1 is in my head. Just go.
If it happens again, do we have to do the same thing, or do we play on?
you play on if they DC. But if he DC,
So we only have to win 3 rounds then.
Yes.
Yes.
Win 3 rounds. They have to win 4. Cool.
Yep, I'm cool with that.
All right, let's get it.
Yeah.
That difficult? Alright, here we go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. 2-1 is going to be the reset score. Go ahead and just put that down on my notes here. See what Plain Day had to say. Oh, Ninja. Oh, come on. Oh, let's go. Okay. Let's see what these boys are going to run this time. 2-1 is going to be the score. I have ruled it so. List. Oh my god. Be nice. Be nice. Lord. Alright. We're gonna have to sit here and load in. Man, the loading screens. Forward. T1 Sweaty Artillery Special is going to be running the tech against Souls, Tox, and Tank from Cuddy. Hot Geezer, Sage, SR 635, Vanguard from Rush, Artillery from Ghost Hazard, and playing down. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The game continues on. As again, I have ruled it being a 2-1 game. They are not going to restart or reset back to the previous score. I will keep track. I will accept the outcome of the game from here. As long as there's no DCs, we are all going to be happy, happy, happy. There ain't nobody got time for that in a map like this where the game is just extra slow. Let's get aggressive. Let's see some gunfights. I don't care. Nice mortar placement. Moves them out of their positions just a little bit. Sage does move forward or off of it. Rush is going to be pushing up to the logs, and he's going to be marked by the gas as well. He's going to go ahead and back off. I think that was a preemptive assumption that he was about to get marked and possibly gassed. Plain Day taking shots at somebody. Doesn't connect. Only damage being dealt right now is from the gas drone. Cuddy going for that long flank yet again. Mortar drone in the air. That's gonna be Ghost Hazard. Plain Day moves up just a little bit more. Assumes that someone might be close by, but glitches back to his MK. Gas drone comes out, looking for some intel. I do believe he's gonna be seeing. Who's he see? Does he see souls in that bush? I don't think he does. Specialist finds Plain Day. First blood has been drawn. Cuddy continues to move up just a little bit. He does get marked by Sage at the last second. But now Plain Day in a bad position to be revived. Order in the air. It's going to be Sweaty. Marked also is... Oh, gas drone's also in the air. Both these drones are in the air. Tank, he tries putting some shots down at Cuddy as he moves across the opening. Sage is going to have to be pushed out of his location by the gas. All three members of WFC are going to be marked, and now Cuddy going to be moving up the back right. Now they're going to have him cornered. They're going to have WFC cornered in the town on the outskirts. They abandoned Plain Day's body utterly and completely. Two drones in the air. Not sure how long it's been since Specialist used his tech, but it looks like he's going to be taking shots at the drones to try and bring them out of the sky. Jammer comes out. There it is. Both drones losing all intel. Mortar drone comes down, hits Specialist, brings him below 50%. Good mortar. Uh-oh, Sage is going to be moving down into Cuddy's general location. I think Cuddy found him. I think he knows he's there. He may have at least heard him. Now, there's another drone in the air. That's going to be Souls. Not sure who put the mine down. I think that might have been Ghost Hazard's mine. Recon tower does come up in 30 seconds. This could be a recon tower take and push onto three members. Orders being dropped, and the drop is out in the middle of no man's land. Nothing out there. Five seconds for recon. They're setting up to take. Jammed is the intel, and here comes the take onto Recon Tower. Statue. He's trying to put shots in from that location. I don't think he's going to get it. Here comes Cuddy. He's already making his move. And Recon Tower has been captured by T1, and now it's going to be hunting time. Rush does have the Vanguard. He could potentially try and mark these guys as they push in. I don't think it's going to be in time for Cuddy, though. Cuddy's going to have Sage in his sights. B90 makes quick work of him. 1 down, 2 to go. Rush going to be taking shots from the MK. Takes cover. Ghost Hazard. Going to have Cuddy there. Cuddy with the PP or the P90 takes him out. Gas comes down onto Rush, and now Rush is going to try and take out Sweaty. Unable to do so. SR ends it, making it a 3-1. T1. 2 rounds away from taking it. Updating the chart here. T1. Losing Plane Day made that very, very difficult for them. That was a bad spot to lose their 4th. Plane Day running plane drone. Plane drone going to go artillery with the MP5. Rush going to be running Predator with Sage on Toxic. Point Man gets picked up by Ghost Hazard. 2 Therms, 2 Steady Hands. Tech for Specialist running Fighting Spirit. Right side's going to have WFC, and on the right side we're going to have the boys of T1. Cuddy running the tank yet again. Tox Mortar and the Tech. Cuddy runs off to the right looking to get some marks. It looks like he's going to be... Maybe he's just holding off to the side, just trying to stay out of sight and make his flank. He doesn't want to be caught early on with the flank. Intel has been dropped. Tech is out, and Cuddy's still undecided. It seems like on what he wants to do. I think he's just waiting on some play calls from the other 3. Looks like the call has been made to be a come up to the right and join with us. I think this is the closest we've seen T1 in the middle of the map, except for the last round towards the end where they took the Recon Tower. But you know, early on in the round, this is the closest they've ever been to the middle of town. And there goes another disconnect. Rip this game, bro. What? What? What the hell was that? Am I the one that got DC'd? Yo, what was that? What just happened? Hello? I'm about sick of this. What just happened? I think I'm the only one that got disconnected there. Rip me. Alright. Well, let's just see if I get my happy butt back in here. I mean, did it DC the rest of them all out of the game, or am I the only one? I am the only one. The game is still on. All 4 members of each team are still on. Wow, okay. Wow. GG's Ubisoft. Wow. I have no words. Back into the action. Looks like we haven't missed a single thing. Gas drone comes out. Going to be put down onto Ghost Hazard and Sage. Plane Day and Rush going to be on the roadside. Cuddy still hasn't moved from his location in the back. He's still hanging out in the spawn. It's been so long since I DC'd. Like, knock on wood, I haven't had that issue a whole lot. I'm just glad that I'm the only one that DC'd. God forbid the rest of these guys do that too. Mortar's gonna be coming down in the lumber, or in the middle of the lumber pile at the barn. Let's get some audio going here. And Sweaty gonna take a little bit of damage from that mortar strike. Orders going up and looking again. Specialist, I do believe they had him marked. Possibility. Doesn't actually show him as marked. Gas gets thrown down on the outskirts of Specialist location. He's gonna be safe where he is, I do believe. Oh, believe me, Snacks, you're not the only one having issues with the disconnects, bro. You're not the only one, man. Here comes a push from Rush and Plain Day. Rush needs the intel to know that Cuddy's over there, though. That P90's been shredding them to bits this game. They have Rush right there by Sweaty. Plain Day and him could get him down, but they've got to know that Cuddy's on the back. Rush continually. It looks like he almost expects somebody to be back there. They have Sweaty right in front of him. I mean, look at him right there in the bush. Let's see what he's seeing. Wow, he doesn't see anything. Nothing is suspected. He's still in his drone. Sweaty doesn't know he's there. Rush doesn't know he's there. Only chance that Rush has is to hear Sweaty come out of his drone whenever he drops the controller. He's looking right at him. He sees him. Shots come in. Rush takes out Sweaty. Now here comes Cuddy. Cuddy gonna be on the outskirts. He's gonna be sitting there shooting at him. Battle Raid's gonna have to be popped, unable to get the job done. Plain Day now. On the hunt for Disciple. Cuddy just down the hill from him. He knows somebody's there. For the love of God, Plain Day. See him, bro. He's in a white and black checkered shirt. Rip. Finds him. Disciple going to be pinned between him and Ghost Hazard. Soul's there to back him up. And now Specialist takes out Ghost Hazard. Rip WFC on that push. They got destroyed. Once everybody got into the same location, I think everybody got a kill there. Specialist got a kill. Soul's got a kill. Disciple got a kill. Rip. Ouch. P90 does work. Score updated 4-1 T1 game point. To anybody that's just now tuning in, there was a disconnect, and being the admin that I am, I deemed the game to be continued without having to reset the score, nading each other with the recruits. I have the score updated in front of me. It is going to be 4-1 T1's favor. I will give my blessing. I will accept the outcome of this match without the screenshots showing 5-1 or 4-5 or whatever you want to call it. Not counting out WFC just yet after their game against Hope the other night. Plain Day coming out with a snipper riffle. Rush on Pred, Scout, Drone, and Mortar is going to be the drone composition for WFC. Plain Day pokes out at somebody, unable to land the shot. Yeah, Cuddy was camping in Rocha on a totally separate map. That's fair. What's up, Batman Killer Elite? What's going on, dude? How's it going? Map positioning so far, it looks like it's going to be Rush and Ghost Hazard pushed up the most. Sage is going to be cut off from Rush by a gas for the moment. Flame Day maintaining his distance. Only person he's got to contend with is T1 Specialist on that MK17, which has been absolutely dirty this game. Everybody should have at least 3 or more kids. I mean, 2 is fun, but 3 is a party. There goes Cuddy on the flank towards the roadside. Flame Day taking shots at the gas drone. About the only thing he's had to shoot at this entire round. Takes it out of the sky. Soul's gonna have to drop his drone now. Flame Day has been marked by something. Scout drone going to be finding probably not much considering the amount of movement. Sweaty does manage to put some shots in on the drone, but right before it drops, Sweaty probably would have been just fine if he had not shot at it. Looks like Sage did go, I don't know, I think Sage did go thermals. I think Plain Day might have left some presents for him. That is going to be 4 mines placed on the left side inside of the woods. Mortar strike coming down onto Plain Day's location. Gets out. No damage dealt. Rush has pushed up onto the roadside with that pred. Cuddy going to be right down the road from him. Pings are being thrown. Could have been possibly him seeing Cuddy or vice versa. Plain Day pops a shot over towards Specialist. Hits the wood right in front of him. Orders come down onto Sweaty's location. Not going to be finding anything. Sweaty reads it. Here comes a push from Rush. Going to have Cuddy right in front of him, though. He should be expecting this. Cuddy has ran nothing but flanks this entire game. That is going to be Rush pinging out locations. He's asking for the intel. Next drone should go forward from his position and see exactly what's ahead of him. Another ping from Rush. Scout drone. In the air, going to be finding anybody, no therms? That's said with all the rage I can muster. No therms? Rush pushes up. Sweaty going to be there. And with that, he tries taking out the drone or the silenced pistol. And Cuddy retreats far into the woods. Why? Cuddy has got a very interesting strategy for this map. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, he just left Sweaty there to basically fend for himself. Said, see you later, sucker, I'm out. I'll pick up the kills later from the back. Oh my god, bro. Where in the heck did that happen? It happened right there. Specialist pushed up. And now Plain Day's been put on the ground by that MK17. I mean, he's got Specialist right there in front of him. Sage finally finds him. Specialist gets put onto the ground. And now Cuddy decides to join the party. Is going to be taking shots from the Experimento of Ghost Hazard. Plain Day brought back into the fight and has Souls on the log pile. And going to have Cuddy on the back rock. Souls' position could get at least 1 kill, but not before he gets traded out by the other, I'd assume. Thermal's coming out, gonna be showing you what he sees here. Puts therms down on, or gas on top of Rush and Hazard. Gonna be seeing Plain Day rotating back as well. Sage gonna be holding his position. Not gonna be seeing Sage for the moment. Thermal marker did not get picked up by the drone. Souls, he might push over towards Specialist. He might even push over towards Sweaty. Will Sage see him in time? He's going to go up into his drone. That might be the wrong move for this time. Revive attempt coming in on Souls. Does Sage see it? He might... Nope, he doesn't get it. Sage now going to have to pay attention. Souls gets the revive onto Sweaty. Beautiful revive. Unfortunate for Sage. He had all the time in the world to get that revive off of him. Rush pushes up, takes out Cuddy finally. Experimento tries to open it up onto Souls and Sweaty's location. SR from Sweaty tries putting shots towards Ghost. Hazard. Sweaty takes out Sage. It's down to being a 2v3. Sniper taking shots. Ghost Hazard takes out Sweaty. And Rush takes out Souls. It is going to be a 4-2 game. WFC staying in it strong. Let's see. What are we going to switch it up with? Ooh, no. Specialist bringing out the Versionist. No. Please don't. Please don't. Specialist. You've been absolutely murdering people with that MK17. Why would you put it down, bro? Why would you put it down, bro? Border's going to go straight up from Sage. Going to be an assassin, divvy, tech, and tank. One drone, nothing markable. 4T1. Interesting choice. Specialist takes one hit from the mortar. Good mortar strike from Sage. Sweaty going to be pushing up and running that yellow line. But the boys of WFC, they're going to be running straight down the other side. The mosh pit has begun. Circles to be ran. T1 and their wood yellow line strategy. Two drone situation for WFC. I like that if they're going to get a little bit aggressive with it. But this is going to be difficult for T1. I don't know if they really actually I don't really like the whole idea of not having a drone that marks on a map like this, man. Pings wouldn't be so bad if you could ping just as much as you wanted to. We've said this time and time again, if we could ping as fast as we want and as annoyingly as we wanted with that divvy drone, it'd be stronger. The rotation continues for WFC. Flame Day leading the way with Rush right behind him. But as we've seen, T1 like a magnetism, just having a, they get repulsed. The closer WFC gets to them, the further away they get. T1 Sweaty with that assassin looking like Cuddy, going way out wide, looking to test the boundaries of the map. My God, how far out is he? He's almost out on the yellow line. I mean, I've only ever seen people run out there to stall out the game, but nothing like that. My God, what is the strat, bro? I mean, we've seen Cuddy play that, and it's worked out because he's waited for them to come in on the rotation. I mean, it worked out fine for Cuddy, but that's just ludicrous. Loot up! Sorry, I won't ever do that again. My apologies. Sorry you had to witness that. I mean, what are we doing? These guys have one round to win. They have 2 rounds that they can play with, just get aggressive with. But T1, it's almost like they don't want these guys to get any more rounds than they have to, of course, but live a little. Risk it for the biscuit. Souls puts down the drone. Mortar strike goes wide. They have no idea where these guys are. I think mostly they're just wanting to bring this divvy drone into play, bring them out into the wood line, make it their game. Engage from cover, engage from bushes. What's up, one with the force? What's going on, dude? Long time no see, bro. How's it going? Uh-oh, magnetism happening again. Repulsed backwards. Look at that firing line that T1 has put up, though. These guys were ready for it. They were wanting it. Rush just throwing rounds down range with the pistol. Not sure if that was an attempt to take out the... Or actually, they can't see the drone of Special, so what I don't know what he was shooting at. Maybe just testing bushes, seeing if anybody, you know, takes some hit from it. Oh my god. Ghost, we're playing in Lumber Mill, not Rocha. Bro, come back. What are you doing? Whoa! What are we doing? They have no clue where they are. They have no freaking clue, bro. What are we doing? Have a heart, man. Have a heart. I have a life too. Shoot somebody. Shoot anybody. Just shoot. Give away your position. Do something. Instead, we're sitting here doing this. JC, what's going on, man? Welcome to the Camp Fest. That is Lumber Mill. Hey, JP, I appreciate that too, man. I appreciate your help. Oh, dear Lord, I'm missing a person. There's Cuddy. Oh, boy. Bro. What is going on? Plane Day's waiting on a bus. The next bus for Venezuela shows up in 2 hours. You got a while. Shoot somebody, Plane Day. What is a neighboring country to Bolivia? Let's see. That's something I can go with. Bolivia! Neighboring countries. Let's see. Maps. Let's just take a look here. Not even close. Good Lord, sand. Venezuela, dumbass. I should have said next bus to Peru or Chile or Paraguay. I think Brazil is even an option. Yeah, we could have gone with Brazil as well. Where the hell? Venezuela is way the heck up north in South America. Just so you all know. Fun fact. Hey, at least I was smart enough to know that Venezuela was in South America, though. I think they just zoomed over Cuddy's location. Hey, don't worry, guys. You're not really missing anything too much right here. But here you go. There you go, everybody. There's Bolivia. You got Peru, Chile, Paraguay, Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, and Ecuador, all neighboring countries of Bolivia. Not touching exactly, but it is neighboring. So, fun fact for the day. Finally, we're going to be seeing some action. Maybe. Oh, nope. The repulsing. The polarities. Pushes T1 Sweaty away, but here comes Rush. Rush looking to make something happen. Undetectable. There he is. Makes it happen. Rush gets T1 Sweaty. And now Sage going to be running in his thermals. Beautiful sight. All right. Rush going in blind, getting extra aggressive. Specialist there with the SR, and Specialist takes out Rush. But Ghost Hazard comes in with the Experimento. Ghost Hazard takes out Specialist, and there goes Sage. God bless America, bro. I just want this game to be over with at this point. Ghost Hazard pushing up onto Souls. Experimento takes out Souls. Specialist is dead and is going to have to, this is going to be a round. Alright. They've got to get Sage back in here for love of God, bro. Nah, Plume, but you do have the F right. It's who effing cares. For the love of God, Cuddy. Score stands 4-2 for all who are just getting in. Ugh. Can we please get Sage back in here? Mexico way. What's up, Virtual? Ladies and gentlemen, bear with me. I'm trying my best here. Lumber Mill is not the most fun. Oh my God. Not the most fun to shoutcast whenever it's a bunch of camps. Oh. Go. Ugh. 4-2. The score stands at 4-2. Let's end this round. Let's just I don't know if they just said screw it or what, but we could see a reset of 4-2. We could see a who effing cares. Let's just move on. I don't know what's going on here. Well, I'm still waiting for some intel, because at this point. What are we gonna do here? Hey, now you got back into the game. None of these guys are showing online. I can't fight them myself. Curious. Get him. Everybody else. Who are the other? Plain Day and sad I can't. My mind is going down the tubes. Plain Day, Ghost Hazard. Pretty gone past the G. Did I not see Ghost Hazard? Nope, he's not in that list. What in the hell, bro? Look at this. What are we doing here? There's Ghost Hazard. Don't have to worry about him. There's Plain Day. Don't have to worry about him. Alright, so the only one I invited is the only one that I didn't have to invite. Or, this is the only one I had to invite. Cool. Let's go, people. 4-2. T1. Oh. Let's go! I've got better things to do at 8 o'clock at night on a Sunday. I did this. This game was supposed to start at, what, 6:30? 6:30. It's 8! It's 8! Let's go! Oh, God, let's go. Can we just go like pistols only, meet at the recon tower, and just duke it out? You stay out of this. Facts. Facts, Delta. Good lord. This is why it needs respawn. What are we doing? Are we gonna play this out? Oh, so Are there any other matches going on right now? Let's see. Any other matches? Any other matches? Stream videos. Alchemy still playing? No, that's not a match. Nobody else playing right now on a Sunday. That figures. I'm getting bored. Actually, I've been bored. What am I talking about? On. What do I do here, chat? Like, what is a person supposed to do at this point, you know? It doesn't make sense for me to have to sit here and wait. What are we doing? Sage resetting his stuff. What is going on? Somebody update me. Oh. Hot Geezer's Xbox froze. Come on, man. What am I supposed to do here? Let me just go through the stats here. Mr. Cuddy running a 2.6 and a 1.2. Toxic, Scout, Tech, Artillery. Tank. 300 rounds with tank. Hey. I wish he'd run something else. Run a drone. Drone, dude. I mean, you let two or three of his teammates die before he decided to join the fight and get picked off by the Predator. I mean, really. Rush coming in with a 3.3 win-loss and a 2.0 KD. Point Man with a 2.2 and a 1.9 for the Predator. Assassin 2.3. And looks like I'm gonna just sit here and connect to the party. That's cute. Come on. Wow. Well, screw that. I'm gonna leave that party. Those guys, they're 9 kinds of screwed up. Yeah, screw this. Bro. What is going on with this? Alright, stream's rolling. What are we waiting on here? What's going on?
That is not gonna happen, man. This shit just ain't fucking working.
What ain't working?
I mean, we've only DC'd 3 times.
Yeah, so what are you guys gonna do? I mean,
That's gonna have to be postponed,
I
man.
mean, the game is a 4-2 right now.
Well, with the way they're playing, I'm not running a 3v4.
Right. Well,
Yeah, he
So,
just
I
reset his
mean-
Xbox, but if this is gonna keep happening, I mean, it's a pain. And then we lose a man, only we lose a man, and then they try and capitalize on it, and it doesn't work anyway. But then they hide the last man. It's just very aggravating.
I understand. It's aggravating for me to sit here and have to.
Do you seriously
for an hour
restart
and a
like
half.
3 times on the stream?
Almost tempted just to go
Man.
play
Well, I
ranked for a
assure
little
you,
bit and then
Sam,
end the stream.
I assure you, this was not my intention.
Oh, of course, it's nobody's intention. What's Special saying? What's he wanting to do? Just
I don't know. Clint was the only one with fucking contact. I don't want to join them because I don't want to hear Cuddy's fucking voice.
Okay.
You want to mediate?
Huh.
Bandit's completely lost Wi-Fi now.
Clint's lost complete connection with his Xbox.
Yep.
He said he can't sign in.
Well, it's early in the week. I mean, this is your week 3 match. I don't know. It's silly to go off
Yep.
of a 4v2. Play one round later, but potential
Damn, that
one
sounds
round.
like no faith.
Damn, no faith.
That's not what I meant, of course, but you know what I'm saying.
I mean, we're already in redemption anyway.
That is
you know,
true.
I mean,
You guys were coming against
win or
all
go home,
odds,
so.
and every single time you guys win, it's like a 3v4.
Because that's the only time they'll push us. Is when they get a man advantage like that. If someone lags out, oh, let's go get them now, guys.
Yeah,
Alright.
this shit's really fucking I'm sure you can tell, but it's really fucking irritating to play these guys because just they hide. They just sit there and try and do as much damage as they can with drones. They get 1 kill and then they just scramble,
gang.
and it's like, what the fuck? Like, none of them are confident.
All right, well, I'm gonna let these. I'm gonna let these guys. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end. I'm waiting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be the end of this stream. I'm sorry, it's a 4-2 right now. I'll let y'all know how it ends. sorry for the camp fest, but what an ending, bro. I'm just gonna end the stream from right here, though. There's no reason for you guys to sit here and watch this. Thank you all for watching. All my new subs, I appreciate you as well. Rip Xbox, rip Ubisoft, GG's Xbox and Ubisoft both. All I can say is don't go against the Clintons because that's just bad. It's bad for everybody.